According to National Retail Federation's last forecast at the beginning of this month, holiday retail sales during November and December will grow between 6% and 8% over 2021. It means that, despite continued economic uncertainty, US shoppers are looking forward to spending for the holidays. It is good news for all Amazon FBA sellers and KDP low-content book publishers like us. But also remember that, as I said in my previous monthly Amazon KDP niches videos, US consumers are shopping earlier in the holiday season due to concerns about inflation and supply chain issues. I want to show you the McKinsey consumer survey conducted at the end of September 2022 to let you better understand the seasonality of winter holiday sales in retail. As you see here, only 9% of the consumers are planning to make shopping for holiday season in December. So, you may feel disappointed about your December Amazon KDP income expectations after this information. But don't worry, because in this video I will dive into this subject and try to show you how you can find December niches for Amazon KDP low content books step by step. Keep watching till the end. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I talk about how to make money online by self-publishing no content and low content books on Amazon and create passive income from scratch. If this sounds something that you might be interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. As I said in my previous video about November KDP niches, you should publish some low content or medium content books that can be given as a gift to increase your royalties during the winter holiday season. Because consumers mostly search for gifts for family members, friends, and co-workers in November and December. But as we see in McKinsey's survey here, instead of waiting until the last moments in December, it looks like the majority of the consumers plan to finish their shopping in October and November. So, if you want to continue to increase your sales also in December, you should also find different ideas than the gifted low content books as I mentioned in my previous video. Okay, let's try to find some low content book ideas together for December. As it is the last month of the year, people intend to buy something related to the New Year, right? When it comes to New Year, planners are the first type of low content book that come to our minds. Yes, it is true. According to my experience, planners for the New Year sell well from December to March. Let's have a look at Google Trends for the keyword planner. As you see on this graphic, people started to search for planners more frequently after the 19th of December last year, and the peak point was in the first week of the New Year. I think making planners for the New Year was a good idea in the previous years, and it was possible to make money more easily at that time. However, when I check this year, I see that it would be harder to sell planners according to my analysis. So, if you are planning to publish some planners this year, my advice is like this. Firstly, do not use the same interior you downloaded from sites like Creative Fabrica, and try to change any content as much as possible, even though you have the license. Because it is said that some people upload content that is freely available on the web to these sites. And as you all know, it is dangerous to use such duplicated content for your account safety. Secondly, I think you should have a budget for marketing for niches like planners due to the level of competition. Thirdly, as the Look Inside feature is not available for low content books for the moment, better to create A+ content for it. And my last words about planners are that if you publish dated planners, Take them seriously and try to prepare your work professionally. Furthermore, do not forget to control each page after finishing your work. I read some bad customer experiences with independently published planners in their customer reviews. For example, customers complained about missing dates and wrong information about the number of weeks. I use software like Adobe Illustrator and InDesign for my low content book interiors. I think they are not so complicated to learn. I will put a link below for free trial. So if you are interested, you can check in details there. Okay, let's think about another low content book idea that will have an increase in demand in December apart from the planners. As you all know, a new year can be the beginning of you making changes and living the way you have always wanted. Therefore, many people will set resolutions in December that can help them get off to a good start in 2023. So, I think creating low content books about New Year's resolutions sounds like not a bad idea. But what is the most popular resolutions? This Statista survey was conducted in the United States in 2021, and US consumers were asked what their New Year's resolutions are. So the most popular answers were to exercise more, eat healthier, lose weight, spend more time with family and friends, and live more economically. All of these subjects' search volume will increase on Google because people will look for some helpful information about them. So if you can create low content book that can help people during their New Year's resolution journey, people will not hesitate to buy it on Amazon for themselves in December. For example, if you check the search term lose weight on Google Trends, you can see the peak points are at the beginning of the new year. So think about the low content books related to losing weight. It can be fitness journals, workout planners, or diet related journals like food journals. Think about the other New Year's resolutions and try to create some low content books to help people. As I told you at the beginning of the video, US consumers are shopping earlier in the holiday season due to concerns about inflation and supply chain issues. Therefore, you may sell fewer gift-related low-content books in December compared with October and November. In this video, I tried to give you some clues to make your sales stable with some ideas. Honestly, I am not very optimistic about sales for planners for this year. I think most people will fail in this niche if they only expect to have some organic sales. On the other hand, I see more potential in New Year's resolution niches. If you think deeply, I believe that all of you can find many different micro niches that people are looking for. I would like to hear your thoughts about this subject, so feel free to leave some comments under this video. I hope this video was worth watching and it will help you increase your Amazon KDP income in December. If you think so, make sure to subscribe and like the video to support the channel. I will continue to create content about monthly niche ideas for Amazon KDP low content books. See you soon in the next video.